Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today, we're counting down our picks for those rock tunes that chose to walk down a dark, narrative path.
On the third day, he took me to the river.
Number 10. Sex Type Thing, Stone Temple Pilots. It can occasionally be a risk for a songwriter to compose lyrics from the perspective of a dark or villainous character. Take, for example, the critical backlash that initially affected Sex Type Thing by Stone Temple Pilots. Frontman Scott Weiland was accused by some journalists of glamorizing and glorifying sexual assault within the song's lyrics. This is despite the protagonist of Sex Type Thing existing as a creation separate from Weiland's own personal views on sexuality. It then becomes a slippery slope. Does an artist risk alienating certain sectors of their fan base by taking such a risk? Or let the chips fall where they may in favor of exploring humanity's dark side? Number 9. The End, The Doors.
Of our elaborate plans, the end.
There will probably never be any disassociating this classic track from The Doors from its inclusion on the soundtrack to Francis Ford Coppola's epic war film, Apocalypse Now. The End is an epic slice of psychedelic era, while also making great use out of frontman Jim Morrison's penchant for poetry.
Lost in a romance, wilderness of pain, and all the children are insane.
The musical arrangements slither around like a snake before the end reaches a conflagratory conclusion, one where Morrison grunts and howls like a wild animal. It's during this ending coda where the singer recites an ode to Oedipus, juxtaposing the end of youth with matricidal lust and malicious intent.
This is the end, my only friend, the end. It hurts to set you free.
Number 8. A Little Piece of Heaven, Avenged Sevenfold.
I can keep you looking young and preserve forever.
The fourth LP from Avenged Sevenfold was notable for how the group decided to experiment with different sounds. A Little Piece of Heaven is a macabre operetta of murder and revenge, a twisted tale of love gone horribly wrong.
It's not enough. It's not enough. If it's not enough, try again.
The protagonist here not only does the unthinkable to his girlfriend after taking her life, the latter comes back from beyond to settle the score. Then, in a more perverse twist, both characters reconcile and start a killing spree of their own, together. It was the sort of twisted, pitch-black humor that was part and parcel for a lot of the Avenged Sevenfold experience.
I know it's not your time, but bye-bye.
Number 7. Where the Wild Roses Grow, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
They call me the wild rose, but my name was Eliza Day. Why they call me it, I do not know.
It's sort of difficult to narrow down a particular favorite from Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds' seemingly endless list of dark and depressing tunes. Where the Wild Roses Grow is taken from the group's 9th album, Murder Ballads, and it delivers exactly what's promised by that album title.
On the second day he came with a single red rose. He said, give me your loss and your sorrow.
The song features Cave and collaborator Kylie Minogue delivering the kind of old-fashioned murder ballad one might find within the annals of classic country music. A tale of courtship that turns into murder. A brutal killing with one chilling lyrical justification from its perpetrator. All beauty must die.
On the last day I took her where the wild roses grow.
Number 6. D.O.A. Blood Rock.
Laying here, looking at the ceiling. Someone lays a sheet across my chest.
We don't normally associate the world of heavy and riff arena rock to feature songs this dark. Never mind ones that actually go on to become a hit on the Billboard Hot 100. D.O.A. was taken from Blood Rock's second LP and almost immediately amps up the creep factor to 11. The song is a real-time recollection of someone who is dying from injuries sustained in a plane crash. The protagonist describes the distant stare of his girlfriend and comments on his grave injuries. It's truly disturbing to hear death described in this manner, and Blood Rock gives it their all with both the music and lyrics. Frontman Jim Rutledge sounds legitimately on edge with performance, while the Hammond organ accompaniment feels intentionally like a funeral dirge.
Life is flowing out my body. Pain is flowing out with my blood.
Number 5. Dead Skin Mask, Slayer. The subject of serial killers is one that's never too far removed from the world of extreme underground heavy metal.
Scrape the skin with my fingertips. The brush of dead cold flesh appease to me. Provoking images, delicate features so smooth. A pleasant fragrance in the light of the moon.
This went double for Slayer, who specialized in seeking out humanity's darkest and most depraved corners for their lyrical inspiration. Dead Skin Mask utilized Ed Gein, the Butcher of Plainfield, as the subject for its lyrics. But it's not only the song's content that makes it feel dark.
Empty eyes inflame the creation.
There's how Matt Polish, a friend of the group's, had his voice pitch shifted higher to make it sound like a young child. The voice's haunting pleas to be let out of captivity just adds to how Dead Skin Mask captures the crimes of Ed Gein in such an effectively creepy manner.
Dance with the dead in my dreams. Listen to the hollow scream.
Number 4. Revolution Blues, Neil Young.
You never see us, 'cause we don't come around. We got 25 rifles just to keep the population down.
The death of Charles Manson in 2017 hasn't seemed to stop the tales that continue to be told or recalled from those who met the infamous criminal when he was alive. Neil Young's On the Beach album from 1974 is something of a cult piece and features within its track listing a memory of Manson titled Revolution Blues.
I hope you get the connection, 'cause I can't take the rejection. I want to save you, I just don't believe you.
Young was inspired to write the song after being introduced to Manson via the Beach Boys' Dennis Wilson, and the song directly references the troubled Laurel Canyon music scene that Manson so desperately wanted to join. The tune is an inspired one, musically, featuring upbeat drumming and great guitar soloing, while Young's occasionally violent lyrics cast a dark shadow back towards the summer of love.
Well, I hear that Laurel Canyon is full of famous stars, but I hate them worse than lepers, and I'll kill them in their car.
Number 3. 1. Metallica.
There's not much left in me. Nothing is real but pain now. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me.
I just went ahead and chopped off everything. Oh, God.
It's virtually impossible at this point to separate the intensely depressing music video for Metallica's One, their first, and the song's lyrical retelling of the 1971 film Johnny Got His Gun. This adaptation of the Dalton Trumbo novel is paid proper tribute by James Hetfield's lyrics, which describe the film's protagonist's existence within a living hell.
Tied to machines that make me be. Cut this life off from me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me.
It's like a piece of meat that keeps on living.
This victim of war has no arms, legs, or face. He wants to die, but cannot, and nobody from the military or medical sectors will assist him in self-destruction.
Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs,
It's a most morbid of cautionary tales, where there seems to be no hope save oblivion. Number 2. I Love the Dead, Alice Cooper. It was on albums like 1973's Billion Dollar Babies, where Alice Cooper's legacy as the king of shock rock was forged.
I love the dead before they rise. No farewells, no goodbyes. I never even knew your now rotting face.
This was an album that closed with one of the Coop's all-time classically creepy tunes, I Love the Dead. This ode to love after death served as one of the cornerstones to Cooper's macabre stage show, and his band still regularly performs the song, at least in medley form to this day. Oddly, or perhaps not so oddly enough, this wouldn't even be the last time Alice explored this sort of morbid material, since his classic Welcome to My Nightmare LP from '75 contained yet another example with Cold Ethel.
While friends and lovers mourn your silly grave, I have other uses for you, darling.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me, Motorhead. Lemmy Kilmister of Motorhead was a prolific songwriter who was able to write much more than just two-fisted heavy metal bangers. Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me was an effective yet lyrically horrifying example of how Lemmy was just as formidable at composing power ballads.
Little girl sleeping in dreams of peace. Mommy's been gone a long time. Daddy comes home and she still sleeps, waiting for the world's worst crime.
The songwriter revealed in his autobiography, White Line Fever, how Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me was initially offered to both Joan Jett and Lita Ford. Lemmy's male narrator within the tune feels like he's justifiably casting judgment upon this most awful of crimes. And the song spares little details when it comes to what's happening to its poor little girl.
Little girl lies by her daddy's side, and she listens to him breathe. She knows there's something awful wrong that she's far too young to see.
Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me is a song that, once heard, will never be forgotten.
Don't let daddy kiss me.
What are your thoughts about artists' decisions to delve into the lyrical dark side? Let us know in the comments.